This has become a bit of a tradition for us beginning of the year. We've expanded this a little bit because we have a number of outstanding coaches, and some of them don't have a chance to meet you, and you don't have a chance to meet them. And so before we call up our guest of honor, Dave Bayless, and he talks to you about our upcoming season, and let's each of you call a play during the year. I'm going to give a shout out to those coaches that were already introduced. If you haven't met these coaches, okay, Jim Bevan and F.A. and Elizabeth and Jenny and John Warren, and a couple of you know Wayne Graham, and some of the other ones, get a chance to meet them. Get a chance to meet them. The work that they do is absolutely spectacular. Guiding these young people through the developmental process, the things that you never see on the field, the work that they put in terms of guidance and discipline, in terms of advising and mentoring and recruiting, they're really people to be proud of. And so get to know them and come out and support them. We've got a number of things, I would say, on the horizon. Certainly one is very near and dear to our heart, and hopefully to yours. You can see some of the artist renderings of the proposed renovation to the south end of Rice Stadium. This will be the biggest capital renovation project by square footage and by dollars, I think, in Rice athletic history. And perhaps the most important to renovate, modernize a large portion of an already great stadium. This project and project design was developed in consultation with all parts of the university, up through the president, the unanimous support of our trustees, and I believe we have perhaps two of our trustees here. I think Charles wants to stand, Charles Sokowski, one of our trustees. And I don't know if Jim is here, but I thought I saw Molly Crown over. Molly, are you here? I saw you someplace. Maybe she just came for the beer. Anyways, our trustees have been terrific and supportive. And one of the questions that I've gotten during my brief time at Rice, as I've traveled around the country and around the state, is a consistent question. Well, tell me, where are the trustees, or where are the faculty, or the president, how do they feel about football, and how do they feel about athletics and all the rest of that? And I can tell you that working for a number of different universities, we have what I think is terrific harmony of those people that are key to establishing the culture, establishing the priorities, and making sure that intercollegiate athletics is a big part of that, okay? Our faculty has been supportive, very supportive. Our admissions people have been supportive. Our challenge is very simple. We have one of the smallest Division 1A programs in America, okay? Not by intellect, not by passion, but by just sheer volume. And so, to get the things done that I think you want us to do, and that we want to do, requires everybody coming together. And so during the course of this year, you'll see that word. You'll see it on billboards, you'll see it on t-shirts, you'll see it in a variety of ways. And what does it mean? It's simple. That when we have people attend and support our games, our student athletes appreciate it. When we raise money, the higher the participation level, the better chance we have. When we have some coaches supporting other coaches, and then they return that by bringing their teams to games and assisting them, we're acting together, okay? It'll be a consistent theme, and I hope you take that to heart. JP talked a little bit about some of the changes that we're making in terms of game day environment. We kick off this year with that little school out there in Los Angeles, UCLA. I think David can tell you some things about them. They're probably as much of a guess as anybody on our schedule, other than Kansas. They've had a complete change of coaching staff and styles and a variety of things. So in that first game, I'm sure there'll be a little bit of guesswork. But concluding that win, we go up to Kansas and get to play in Lawrence against Charlie Weiss. Everybody know Charlie Weiss, the former Notre Dame coach? Probably considered one of the nicest guys in college football. See, you don't know Charlie. None of you know Charlie. We're looking forward to that trip also. But thank you for being here. Thanks for your support in buying tickets. Thanks for your support in caring. Thanks for your support in so many ways and for being a role model for our student athletes. I'm going to ask Dave Bailiff to come up. Dave will talk to you about the team. I think he'll introduce the coaches, give you some insights on some positions, and then what we'll do is we'll ask each of you to draw up a play, and sometime during the year we will call your play. And let me tell you exactly how you know when we've called your play, because we're not going to tell you in advance. If it is 3rd and 1, and we throw an incomplete pass, that was your play. We will be sure to let you know when we call your play, okay? Thanks, everybody.